Oh, there's a bunch of kids who ran away. Let me pull my gun out.
That's the sheriff. He likes hitting people.
Especially people who are gonna shoot 12-year-olds. Like, what the fuck? I would pull my pistol out for some 12-year-olds. You never know.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Actually, a screw loose in their brains, right? Welcome to another react video with my dad. We're reacting to the final 2 episodes of Stranger Things Season 1, Episode 7. Everything's about to get very spooky, I think, and we'll finally discover something of a mystery will be solved. I don't know. I mean, there's 4 seasons of this, so there's more mystery to be solved, obviously, but one mystery will be solved. In the previous episodes, what happened? I don't remember.
They found the little girl.
The Upside Down is a thing, right? That's this alternate universe, which I've basically been spoiling this whole entire react. But Nancy went into the other dimension and almost died, and then they got in a fight because she was being hugged by Jonathan, and she's a big slut now because she was consoled by another man. You know, lots of lines were drawn.
Christmas story scene, yeah. Well, we were starting to see that beast. Not really, but kind of from behind. Anyway, let's carry on with the investigation of what's wrong with this town.
The acid town, right? Acid
Basically,
in the water.
my big question is, we are isolated from even common sense. Anyway. Just wiping off the makeup.
That's better.
Or is that just dirt?
Yeah, remember she was running around in the woods because she ran away because she beat up Lucas, the guy who deserved it.
Right on.
It's Lucas. I think he's in trouble.
All of them! Do you hear me? The Madmen are coming!
Mad Hand. Does that mean anything to you? Like a code name or something?
That kid finally had a moment of realization.
Oh yeah, he saw the power company vans parked outside the secret lab.
Oh.
That was the big revelation at the end.
You don't think?
No, Mom, nothing's wrong in my house. 1 second.
Mike! We need to leave.
Ain't gonna help. Mom's gonna get shot by that lady, no?
They're gonna kill the entire town.
Is that one of the things that happens? Mom doesn't even know the girl's there, huh? At all.
No.
So clueless.
Absolutely clueless.
Jesus. Your typical bourgeoisie.
Bourgeoisie.
Self-absorbed.
Middle class America. No idea what's going on with their children.
Worried about the accumulation of material goods.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
This will remind you of something, I think. They're getting chased by... You're getting chased by mysterious government agents, similar to another movie.
Everybody in town's totally oblivious to this, right?
Yeah.
Out of the way, out of the way!
People are out on the street just like, why are all the power
There's no
bands
Drew
on
Barrymore in
everywhere?
this scene, but there could be.
This is days before the internet. People were outside. For sure they were. I know.
Kids are never outside anymore.
This is one detail they're totally missing. People were definitely outside going, what the fuck? Power vans chasing down children!
Yeah, why is there a van
Now, there's
flying through the air? That's not normal.
Ow.
There's not a single person mowing the lawn outside being like, what the hell's going on out here?
Oh, Jesus.
That was awesome.
It was awesome. Everything I said about you being a traitor and stuff, I was wrong.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
She has human emotion.
She learned to be human in the end.
Well, he has human emotion besides, man, this ain't fitting into everything I had planned today. The bathtub.
Dramatic reading of episode titles.
Bum, bum, bum.
Jesus, what happened?
Ma'am, fine.
Why is he wearing handcuffs?
Well, your boy assaulted a police officer.
Take them off.
I am afraid I cannot do that.
Take them off!
You heard her. Take them off.
Man, them eyes.
There's something you need to see.
Is it the van flying into the sky? No, nobody cares about that. See? Completely oblivious.
What is this?
Why don't you ask your son? We found it in his car.
The cops don't know shit about that van flying thing, man. It's totally the biggest thing in the entire world is two kids fighting.
Why don't you give me a try?
Oh, he's on the team. He's on the team. I also believe in the spooky monster.
Right.
Oh, now she realizes. Was there a kid living under this table?
We're just having a camping thing, man. Kids do that shit.
Mr. Wheeler.
Yes?
He probably voted for Reagan.
Yeah, for sure, man. They got a lot of stuff, can't you tell?
We must protect America from the Russians.
He's an important tool in our espionage apparatus. No, the thing is, the secret's out. They can't kill the whole town. Or can they?
Who owns Hawkins' lab?
Sign says Department of Energy.
Department of Energy. What do you think that means?
It means government. Military.
Well, what do we do?
I don't know, but we can't go home. We're fugitives now.
Fugitives.
Anyone else hear a helicopter?
Love these
Do you hear
kids.
that?
At least they're smart enough to hide their bikes, right?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm glad the bus isn't just a
That's
prop.
pretty smart, because they could hide in the bus, but they would still see the bikes.
See, I knew the bus was there for a reason.
You say blood draws this thing?
We don't know.
It's just a theory.
I
They're
don't
not
even know why she
comedians.
says it's a theory when she could have said, by the way, I went through a portal in a tree and I saw the monster eating a deer. So it's not a theory. We physically saw the monster.
Yeah, I had to pull my girl out of the tree.
I thought I could save Will, and I still do.
You're not alone.
I know.
Damn it, Jonathan.
I know.
When your parents actually care about you getting into hijinks.
A psychotic child broke his arm.
A little girl, Chief, a little one.
That tone. Do you hear that tone?
Honestly, I'm just trying to state a fact.
I don't have
It was a
time
little
for
girl.
this.
She had no hair and she was bleeding from her nose. Like a freak.
What'd you just say?
She used her mind to break my arm.
I had to get a haircut every week in the Marine Corps. Was that fast?
Yeah, but it hasn't been a week yet, so it's not. It's haircutting
Really?
time now.
That's a lot of shit to happen in less than a week.
I mean, we can go back and count that every time it's nighttime and daytime, I guess, and then we can know how many days it's actually been. But I'm pretty sure this is all happening within a week.
I love my minute details because I'm sure they had to shave her every day on the set to the exact same length, right?
Yeah.
You probably had the same look whenever he killed his brother, right?
Oh god. I just got an image of him making that face while he and Nancy are screwing.
Carol, for once in your life, shut your damn mouth.
That guy, at least they're leaving him all fucked up. I hate movies where people's sores heal in the next scene. That guy just got the shit beat out of him. He's healed already. The fuck? You know?
Or what? You gonna fight me now too?
Please,
Huh? You gonna
stop
fight me now
being a
too?
pussy.
'Cause you couldn't take Jonathan.
Stop changing your attitude with the wind.
Also, basketball players aren't good at fighting. The whole point of
Yeah.
basketball is to not get into a fight.
Don't tell Shaq that.
Anthony on the move. Got her on Catlage and Shaquille rejects it.
Actually, you don't have to fight nobody. He just looks at
No,
you.
he didn't have to fight anyone. He just stood there, and then you're like, whoops, I broke my leg. I walked into Shaq. My bad.
Right.
He's over there.
They haven't found him. Not yet, at least.
For Mike?
Come on.
She hasn't been there to see how the house has been completely and totally destroyed.
Range of that walkie-talkie about a half a mile.
They might still
it.
be half a mile away.
Nah, I'm just
They biked here anyways, so it's not that far.
Magic.
that's damn good reception inside of a backpack, inside of a bus. Though. I'll say that.
And he doesn't even have his antenna
Yeah,
extended.
the antenna was retracted. Yeah.
Don't answer.
Pull the antenna out.
Emergency. What if it's a trick? It's just.
Lando Calrissian.
It's like Star Wars.
We know you're in trouble, and we know about the girl.
Why is she with the chief?
How the hell does he know?
We can protect you, we can help you, but you gotta pick up. Are you there? Do you copy? Over.
Oh no, he used the radio lingo. Now we can trust him.
Well, yes.
He knew how to.
They
He
know
knew
he's
he had
a
to say
cop.
over.
They know who he is, man. Right? He's probably slept with everyone's mom in town. Well, this poor bastard's got to clean that down, all because of Slut Wheeler.
Did you have something to do with this? I just...
Why would somebody name their kid Slut Wheeler?
It's her middle name, you know?
That portends a very
Nancy
hard
the Slut
life.
Wheeler.
Was this guy a vampire in a movie? Was he one of those Twilight saga?
No, he's all of these actors except for like Winona Ryder and Hooper, unknowns, right? I don't think even the parents are in anything.
Maybe his older brother. His older brother Kevin was an extra.
Kevin!
Uh-oh. The G-men are here. What? They pull out their fucking guns with silencers. Oh, we better watch out for these 12-year-olds. They're dangerous.
They got silencers? Why would federal agents have silencers?
Because they're a stereotype of the G-men.
Like, you don't need a silencer if you're a law. Who cares if they hear you shoot? You're legal.
Oh, there's a bunch of kids who ran away. Let me pull my gun out.
That's the sheriff. He likes hitting people.
Especially people who are going to shoot 12-year-olds. Like, what the fuck? I would pull my pistol out for some 12-year-olds. You never know.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Actually, a screw loose in their brains, right?
Just, he's the man, huh?
He ate Kung Fu, yeah. He went by himself, too.
I wish there would have been more action there. I really do.
Okay, so the gate has a really strong electromagnetic field, and that can change the directions of a compass needle.
Skate underground?
Yes.
I've seen the giant portal.
Is there any way that you could reach Will, that you could talk to him in this...
The upside down.
Ooh. You gotta get to Will,
And my
baby.
friend Barbara. Can you find her
All
too?
about finding Will.
You don't want me to find Barbara.
Free will is an illusion, you know that.
I'm sorry. What?
Get there, huh?
What's wrong? What happened? I can't find them.
I failed. I don't have enough MP.
You know, life can be challenging sometimes. You know, even the simplest things you normally do, like flip vans, you just can't do it some days.
How do we make her better?
We don't. We just have to wait and try again. I can find them. In the bath.
10 o'clock on Saturday. Why don't we pick this
Do
up
you know
on...
anything about sensory deprivation tanks? Specifically how to build one?
Sensory deprivation? What is this for?
Fun.
Well?
You hold them to his damn oath to science.
Google doesn't exist. I can't just look it up. You have to tell me.
Salt. Lots of it.
How much is lots?
1,500 pounds.
Well, where are we gonna get that much salt?
School always has a lot of salt.
I'm gonna find him. All right? You gotta trust me on this. I am going to find him.
Don't ask the guy who just knocked out 3 feds.
If he can do it.
Be serious.
He's a Vietnam vet. He's done some shit, okay?
He beat the shit out of a guy outside the restaurant. Nothing. Nobody came got him, right? They're probably looking for him. He's like, fuck, he can hit these motherfuckers and they just disappear. Right? What happened to all them guys in the vans? Back to the base. Fucking cowards, man. They run away from the sheriff. They don't want an incident. That's kind of, it does make sense.
Freaking my sister is actually cool. My sister is actually a badass. I thought she was just an annoying girl. No idea that she could break locks with a rock and shoot pistols and shit.
We know who's behind a string of robberies in town.
Funniest thing about Mike not having a good relationship with her sister is he's a Star Wars fan and she's a lot like Leia.
Screw that. Ready?
I wanted to be my mom for a change.
The whole time.
Take them off!
You heard it.
Out there in the world, but you're not. You're not alone.
Oh,
They're
back
gonna
when they
fill that tub
separated the
full of-
temperature of the water with different
I'm
hoses.
sorry, how big does a tub have to be for one person? That's very small. That couldn't be done in a bathtub? She's only like 70 pounds tops. That's really excessive, don't you think? Oh, cool. You can boil an egg in it. Oh, no.
They're testing the buoyancy.
I thought we were going to try to boil 5,000
Now
eggs.
everyone's going to
Let's
know
have
how to
an
do
Easter
it.
egg hunt. Huh?
Now everyone's going to know how to make their own tank because they watched it on this show.
Right.
They have goggles with duct tape, but they don't have a bathing suit.
That's
Sorry,
just
it couldn't be. You're going to have to swim in this dirty ass dress. Sorry.
You're right. What is that? It's more dramatic if she wears a dress.
I've turned the.
Weird.
We couldn't afford to spend any more money on wardrobe, so she has to wear that whole dress for the last 2 episodes.
We spent the last of our budget on gaffer's tape. Sorry. We bought 7,000 rolls just to build this pool.
I bet she's wearing a bathing suit under that dress, though. Like in the actual actor, right?
This doesn't help that she looks like a refugee from Auschwitz. Well, I'm just saying, it really makes... It makes
it's not
into
funny because of that. It's funny because it just came out of nowhere.
No, it does, because that's what it kind of... The picture you see is these children that were taken, their heads shaved, they're deloused, whatever, and they just never eat.
I mean, she has been imprisoned for an entire life. That's a fact.
Because what I'm just saying with that is that you should actually fear her because of her powers, right?
But because of how she looks, you don't.
Yeah,
you pity her.
You assume she's a creature of pity. You should be pitying her, but actually it's more powerful than you can imagine. So who was that we saw?
That was Barbara.
Who? Barbara?
God.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what child is ready to see a dead body that's been, like, decomposing for a week.
You tell him I'm coming. Mom is coming. Mom is coming.
Mom, she's coming for you. Hurry.
He looks all ashen.
He hasn't eaten in, like, a week, and he hasn't had water.
Purplish, cold to the touch.
R.I.P. Barbara. Guess she's not good at hiding like Will is.
Sucks they had to sacrifice her for this show.
Well, yeah, it was actually a big drama. They were like, oh, the showrunners are fat phobic because they killed the fat character.
Oh, boy. You know, it is kind of predictable, though. The unpopular friend's going to get it.
If you want, you can be angry at it, but it is an 80s trope that the unpopular kid gets killed.
Your mom and Hopper are just walking in there like bait. That thing.
Oh, that's a lot.
Still
Life
in
is
it.
like being an adult, sitting and waiting.
We can't just sit here.
High school, really, shit happens in high school all the time.
I want to finish what we started.
Yeah, they didn't take our bear trap from us, so we can still use our bear trap. Now that I know Barbara's dead, I really want to kill the thing.
They should have electrified that thing, man.
Maybe they can't afford it. They're only doing secret science experiments.
Yep, they didn't have that big budget yet. They should have said they were fighting the war on drugs.
No, they're the Russian division.
In Indiana?
I have no idea. The whole thing doesn't make sense. Yeah, why is there like a anti-Russian spy LSD science experiment happening in Indiana? I don't know.
Because that's where you least expect it.
All right. Let me do the talking.
None of their bases are places you would go visit and think, well, there's a military installation here. Since this involves Russia, it's the CIA.
No, it's the
CIA,
Department of
we
Energy.
Don't do that shit. Our monsters are all kept in foreign countries.
We didn't.
Big islands
We'd
where
never
they can roam
opened a
free.
portal to another dimension. We denied that fact. So that was more plot. The part where she tosses the truck or the van into the air. I think
Yeah.
E.T. reference maybe because they were running away from. They flew into It was different, right? In E.T., they flew into
Right.
the sky on bikes.
Yeah, E.T., yeah. That was the coolest part of the movie, anyway. Hopefully they endured physical pain for that, you know, the people that were in the van, like, about to do harm to small children.
No, it was the same
I'd like to
guys.
sh-
It was the same guys who pulled out the pistols, right? Like, hello? They're with a super-powered little girl who can, like, crack your neck with telekinesis. I get that, but, like, what are the other kids gonna do? Scratch you? Like, they can't do anything.
Hey, you basically, they're like, oh, I gotta take, one agent can take out 5 kids without any trouble at all.
Also, why would you want to threaten the girl who can do telekinetic attacks? You should try to be as peaceful as possible, not escalate with a freaking pistol.
Yeah, and all she really did was flip the van and block the other vans, right?
Yeah.
And again, they don't have an alternate route. They just gave up and went home. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, the sheriff can just knock one out. Now there's 2 more. Knock the second one out. There's still another one. Knocks it out. Nobody even fucking, like, no resistance, really. Where was the fight scene that I...
What happened to the helicopter?
They went home. They gave up, said, fuck it. We know where they are.
We only hired this helicopter for 30 minutes, so it has to go back.
Who are they gonna go to, right? The authorities? Where are the authorities? For all they fucking know. And the only people you can trust is the sheriff. And yeah, well, you gotta trust him because he is the protagonist along with Winona Ryder, right?
Yeah.
They're the ones that have adult lives, and you can definitely sympathize with any child. They're never the protagonist, no matter how, you know, how much they dress it up and say, this is about these kids. No, it's about these adults and they're fucking with these kids. That's about it. But these kids are just empty vessels, just
absorbing all the things going on around them.
Actually an idyllic childhood compared to mine, if you want to know the truth, because at that age, I was the age when I was put to work.
And they're just running around causing trouble, skipping school. Like, they have no responsibilities.
Not me. No, I didn't skip school. I would not go to school. Yeah, life was simpler for a lot of reasons in 1980, but it wasn't as idyllic as maybe some people want to portray it.
This episode, they definitely are trying to portray some sort of, like, secret government coming to get you.
Why baby boomers are lumped from 1946 to 1964? Because if you're born in 1964, you got nothing in common with somebody born in 1946. And there's so much to go into that's so different. I mean, I came of age in 1980s, when this thing, right?
Yeah.
Those guys born in 1946 came of age in 1960s, went to Vietnam, shit like that, right? There's no risk of going to Vietnam in my life.
Yeah.
So, telling me that I'm the same as those guys ain't fucking same. I'm in the Marine Corps and I can go to war, you know?
Yeah. Nothing happens until Desert Storm, I'm pretty sure. And that's in the 90s.
I was spoiling for a fight.
Yeah.
And I didn't get one. Yeah, Desert Storm. Actually, right after, while I was still in, the Marines did go to Panama, but I was still in the reserves. Desert Storm started, I was in the reserves too.
Oh, you're a dirty reservist, huh?
No, it's dirty reservist. This is where they put you when your regular enlistment. My enlistment was 6 years, but 2 of them were inactive reserve.
Oh, okay.
So I was actually in the Marine Corps as soon as I signed my contract in June, even though I didn't go to boot camp. And in November, I went in November. Yeah. Anyway, up until then, they could have called me up to go to any war. They weren't going to call me June in 1985 because I hadn't been to basic training yet. Right?
Yeah.
But they could just send me at any time to basic training.
What I was also going to say about this episode is that it definitely feels they dropped all the budget here for cool sequences, but the story is the sequences are pushing the story into the story pushing the sequences. Like, oh, this episode, let's have a truck fly into the air and a helicopter. Why is this all happening at once? Kind of thing, right? Yeah, it's supposed to be the big climax, but the climax isn't caused by the story. The climax is caused by we wanted to throw a van in the air and we wanted a helicopter.
Yeah, was the helicopter just incidental? They were like filming and said, hey, there's a helicopter up there. I do like the show, right? Because I think the acting's pretty good. They can't help the budget they're stuck with, right?
Yeah.
You know that? Famous Indiana resident David Letterman used to say a little hinky meaning it's not exactly how things should be, you know, but yeah, you can let it pass because Even people that grew up in Indiana don't remember. I mean, I do remember not owning a phone. Be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and notify buttons, and follow our other channels, Toxic Alley, History of Gravy, and Scratchy Old Records.